Hello, I would like to show you today how to make a really nice coffee, a really nice espresso with this Cappuccino Amore hand lever espresso machine. So first of all you have to switch it on and you have to make sure that this one is set to position 1. And then you have to fill it with water, which is what I have here. And I always fill it to the top because there's no way of seeing an indication where it is otherwise. So just to be reproducible, I fill it to the top and then let some extra water out here if there's some. And then I close this, and now I have to wait until this orange light comes off. That's when it reached temperature. In the meantime, I can prepare the portafilter and fill in the coffee. So this cappuccino machine, or espresso machine, comes with 2 sieves, and I'm using the bigger one of these. And I fill that with coffee actually, because I don't have espresso. But the really important thing is that you have the right grinding. So you shouldn't use like a mocha grind. It has to be a little bit more coarse than that, but like on the coarse side of an espresso grind would be usually good. And then I don't press this down, I just barely touch this, just to even it out like this. Now we can screw this underneath and make sure it's tight all the way, and now wait until this is hot. So now the orange light came off and we can start making an espresso. I like to put a little cloth underneath to capture all the liquid that runs past. And now I hold the espresso machine here and press down this handheld lever. And there the coffee is coming out. And that's about as much as I like. And now I let the lever go and it's pressed through at a very constant pressure that's delivered by a spring that's in the mechanism. And you want it to go all the way down. Sometimes it gets a little stuck, so I just loosen that, and now we have our espresso. In my case, since I used coffee, it's coffee and it doesn't have a whole lot of crema, but it's a pretty decent shot of coffee. So after taking the espresso shot, I want to show you how to frost the milk. And for this, you just switch this to position number 2. And now the coffee machine will heat up to make steam, I think slightly above 100 degrees, to build up a lot of pressure in here. And then you can use a steam wand with this valve here to make steam. So I've already put some milk into this jug, and you don't have to wait until the orange light switches off. It will eventually do this, but I usually do it after about 30 seconds or so after letting it heat up. It's usually enough steam for me to frost the milk. First we'll pour this espresso into my glass to make a nice latte afterwards. And now I start steaming the milk. I hold with one hand here on the bottom, press the wand into the milk and then open the valve. And open it quite a lot. Then I hold at the bottom to feel when it's getting hot, so that I stop and don't overheat the milk. And I want to stay all the time slightly below the surface to not make any huge bubbles, but keep the frost really nice and with small bubbles. And now it's getting really hot on this hand. So do a little bit more and now close the valve. and I try to pour a nice cup of latte. That didn't work too well. There it is.